Hello and welcome to another video. As you can see, we are doing some more studies. Today we're actually doing studies on my iPad as opposed to doing them in my sketchbook, just because I was like, 3 out of my videos for this week are, they're digital. And so I decided, you know what, it's just going to be digital week. So it's digital week this week, just because I do digital when I have like no time to do stuff. And so I did digital this week. So I'm doing some digital studies for you guys. Unfortunately, I was doing this on line of action, so I don't have the references for you. But you can see how I did these studies. And I'm going to be honest, not my favorite of the studies I've ever done. Honestly, I mean, there's actually one in here that I really like. I think it's on the 3rd page of studies I do. I ended up doing 4 little tiny pages of studies. You know, the one thing that was actually easier about doing studies digitally is that I don't actually have to worry about wasting the page or the paper with doing like really big studies. I always have a really weird time of trying to like get them to fit on the page, and so like they're going over each other and stuff. But now that these are digital, I'm not wasting the paper. I just open a new layer and I can sketch them out there. So that was the one good thing. And here you see me doing this one study. I feel like I actually did this one really well. I think that it actually looks the best out of all of the studies that I did for this video, which is kind of sad saying because it's like literally just the 2nd page of studies I did. But I think like it actually really gets the idea of the pose down. And that's the whole point of these studies, is to get better at putting like the gesture of the pose. And so I think I really did very well with that one. The rest of them I could leave, but I really like that one right there on the left side. That one was really good in my opinion. But if we're going to be talking about these overall, not my favorite. I think what it is, it's not that I think that they came out bad or whatever. I think I just didn't like the process of doing these on my iPad, just because you guys already know digital art's not really my thing. I really like the feeling of paper. I don't really like the feeling of drawing on a tablet screen or whatever. I do have like Paper-like. It's not Paper-like exactly. It's a different brand of screen protector that is supposed to feel and act like paper. And no matter what screen protector you put on, it's not gonna feel like paper, you guys. It makes like the paper sounds or whatever. It's supposed to sound like paper, and it kind of sounds like paper, but it doesn't feel like paper. It's never gonna feel like paper. It feels like drawing on a tablet. Like, I feel like if they actually did make a screen protector that felt like paper, it would really scrape up the tip of the iPad pencil or whatever, the Apple Pencil. So yeah, no, it doesn't feel like paper. And also, I kept having to pause the line of action website so I could switch in between layers, and that's kind of my fault. I always draw too big. I just see the canvas and I'm like, I'm gonna try and draw really little, but I'm not a draw a little type of girl. Okay, I draw really big type of girl, unfortunately. Even in my sketchbooks, you guys see now when I do my comics, I'm able to like hone it in a little bit, but that's just because I'm only drawing like heads up stuff, like upper body. If I was drawing full bodies, best believe they'd be going off the page. Okay, I have a really bad eye for scale. I'm not great at scaling, and this would actually be better accomplished if I do the thing that they always tell you to do when you're doing these, is to, draw like the whole figure first, and then you can block out the shapes, like draw like the head and where the feet are gonna go, and then you can try to fit the body in that. I never do that. I just draw the head, and everything else has to follow behind it. The feet get cut off, unfortunately. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this video. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and apologize for the videos this week. I'm not sure if you guys are like me. I typically prefer traditional art to digital art. Not that I have anything against digital art, but I really like traditional art processes, and I really like to watch traditional art processes. So I'm sorry if you guys really like traditional art and you're kind of disappointed that you didn't get any this week. Like I said, I started a new job. I have family visiting this week, and I feel like maybe I have another ear infection. So I have like my throat hurts and stuff, and I'm so really tired. I'm trying to switch over to a new sleep schedule and everything, so I don't really have the effort to record anything traditional this week. Even the sketchbook tour this week is not going to be traditional. I'm thinking about just going through my digital gallery, because I've tried digital art a lot, so I have like hundreds of digital pieces to show you guys. I'm not going to show all of them, obviously, but I feel like I'm just going to do that for the sketchbook tour this week, so that way I can just record it on my iPad. I don't have to set up my camera. So yeah, this is the end of the video. Here's a little bit of all of the pieces. I'm going to show all of them here at the end for you guys. I feel like doing that is a little bit better than just flashing them for a couple seconds right after I finish them. So yeah, this is the end of the video. I want to thank you guys for spending this time with me. I will go ahead and see you in the next one. Bye bye.